We got all the games. You could grab the the Yu-Gi-Oh deck I made for this, but I feel like this is enough decks. Okay, we got the Magic card deck. We got Life is Like a Board Game. Tarot. That is not a card. It's weird that I put it in the middle. Life is Like a Board Game. I got my gamer deck. And then the Adventures Oracle. It's like D&D. I mean, I've never played that, so I really don't know, but anyway. So hopefully it's a fun read, because games are supposed to be fun. Games are for fun. This one's got reversals. I'll say it every time. Getting eepy. This might be a bad idea. Maybe it's a good idea. Oh, look, I almost did. It's an idea, that's for sure. I don't know if there are any reversals in here, Spirit, so no reversals if they come out and in reverse. I'm taking them upright. Thank you for understanding. Thank you very much. I need some heat, man. Kudos if you know that reference. That's, yeah. All right. How we gonna do? So if any court cards come out, we're gonna clarify with the Adventures Oracle to kind of get some more characterization of those court cards. So, Spirit, if you would be so kind as to provide a message that is ready for uploading, because that's how I do. Let's do 3 cards, please. 1 for each stack. What's going on? What would be helpful for people watching this? Okay, so I might have to flip this over. But 2 wands. It says Forward Movement Gardens. It's like Monopoly looking. I think it's fun. So I'm going to flip this over just in case they're all in reverse. All right, next stack. One card for the next stack, please. Thank you. Okay, I guess there are just reversals. Knight of Wands, messenger of acting first and thinking later. All right. Oh boy. All right, and the third pile, okay, thank you. King of Pentacles, provider of prosperity and power. Fun. All right, well, we got 2 court cards there, so let us grab these so we can get, you know, the characterization of the, yeah. This Knight of Wands, is this, what kind of guy, what kind of person, gender don't matter, what kind of person is this Knight of Wands character? What kind of energy do they be looking like? What does their cover look like? The Ally. I like that card. It's 15 on there. So this is a positive, I'd say that's positively aspected. So pretty. Kind of ethereal. Ethereal energy. The Ally, I mean, that's good. Messenger of acting first and thinking later. Maybe somebody well-intended who thinks or acts before they speak. Or, I'm tired. Who acts before they think. That's like me. I'm speaking before I think right now. All right, and this King of Pentacles, what kind of energy are they working with? What kind of King of Pentacles we got over here? Just one, please. What are they like? Just one, please. The Artificer. Someone industrious, perhaps? King of Pentacles is, you know, a hard worker. Action-oriented, I mean, the masculine energy is action-oriented. Provider of prosperity and power. This looks like a builder. That's the builder. But the Artificer, are they both 15? Oh, this one's 16. The Artificer. Interesting. A builder. Okay. Cool beans. To me, an artificer is someone who makes things. It's like you give them the ideas and they will make it. They will make it happen. Ally. Okay. Forward Movement Gardens. So, Forward Movement Gardens with this Knight of Wands. Intriguing. Let's do these. What's up with this Two of Wands? What's going on there? What's this forward movement? Action, decision. We got Next Gen Remake in reverse. So bad it made the original bad. Okay. Alright, so what I'm getting so far, we potentially have this Knight of Wands who meant well, is an ally, but might have taken action before they knew everything about a situation. Can I get one for this Knight of Wands, please? What's that about? One more and I will flip. Okay. Local co-op. It's about working together on the material plane. With the ally, that definitely makes sense. Somebody who wanted to help. Okay. And then can we get one on this King of Pentacles artificer? Okay. Coins. Stability. Earning. Okay. This guy on a pile of coins. That is definitely the King of Pentacles. Industrious. We got industrious over here. So bad it made the original bad. Alright. Can I get a magic card? So far, I mean, this might be two different people. To me, the King of Pentacles, you know, it's not a sword suit, but the King of Pentacles is a planner. So a planner would plan, meaning they would get the information they need before taking action. The Knight of Wands, you know, action before thought. So I feel like these are two different characters over here. All right, so the situation, what is going on? What is this action that this Knight of Wands took? And how might the King of Pentacles be involved? I'll take them. Okay, we've got armored transport. If only our jails were as secure. And then Kinsbale Skirmisher. If a boggart even dares breathe near one of my kin, I'll know, and I'll not be happy. Armored transport. Kinsbale Skirmisher. That's kind of given some Knight of Wands. One of my kin. Ally. Local co-op. Armored transport. I think this ally was protecting somebody. Or they thought they were. Wasn't it good? It was bad. Thought it was good, but it was bad. Okay. Who were they protecting? Were they protecting this King of Coins? Who were they protecting or trying to protect? God's willing. Honor the gods of Theros, and they will return the favor. Someone they thought was righteous. I'm not doing these in reverse, so. Target creature you control gains protection from the color of your choice. It also says scry 1. Target creature you control gains protection from the color of your choice. So it was somebody they were trying to protect that they thought was righteous. That's what that's given. Scrying is like a form of divination, I think, but it's more like spying. It's a spiritual spying. So that may or may not have been involved. God's willing. Can I get an adventure oracle on this person that the ally thought they were protecting? Were they righteous? Kind of crooked. The fighter. The fighter. Okay. Somebody who likes to fight. I don't know. Let's see here. Oops. They're on the battlefield. They're on the battlefield, but they are not in battle. It's interesting that this ally person felt like they had to protect somebody who doesn't appear to be fighting, but they're labeled a fighter. And their sword is also down. The sword of truth may be in reverse. There may be lies. Okay, what's up with this King of Pentacles individual? How are they tied into all of this? What do they got to do with stuff? Winged steed rider. Heroic. Trust is the only bridle a Pegasus will accept. I can get behind that. Human knight. Trust is the only bridle a Pegasus will accept. Somebody this King of Pentacles trusts. Can I get one more over here? Do they trust? This just is the ally. One more on this King of Pentacles, please. Too many. Just like one or two, please. Act of treason. She learned a tragic lesson that day. Even the purest can be corrupted when the heart's emotions are twisted. Okay. Ally protecting the fighter. Didn't have all the information. King of Pentacles values trust. Emotions were manipulated. Is the King of Pentacles, I mean, this is a different person. Emotions were manipulated. Three different people. What did this ally do to protect this fighter? Quote unquote protect. Judgment. They got loud. Might have said some stuff. Said some stuff to this King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles might have trusted this ally to speak the truth. They pass judgment. Local co-op. They work together with this fighter. Spread the word. Maybe the King of Pentacles heard the word. What's up with this fighter? Why did the ally think this fighter needed protecting? Again, they're labeled a fighter, but their sword is down. The Empress and the Ten of Wands. Heavy burdens gardens. Ten of Wands and the Empress. Can I get one on this Empress, please? This is another person. yet another person in the story. Can I get one on this Empress? Just one, please. Queen of Wands, supporter of ambition and business success. I would say this is another person. Okie dokie. This fighter needed protection from a Queen of Wands Empress who is causing heavy burdens. Oh boy. Oh boy. Can I get one on this Empress Queen of Wands, this character? How can we characterize this Empress Queen of Wands? One card, please. Jesus. The Warlock. The Warlock, who appears to be in chains. Can't really tell what that expression is on her face. Capable of magic, but again, in chains. I mean, magic, that would align with the Queen of Wands. Also says supporter of ambition and business success. Heavy burdens gardens. Somebody in chains. Ten of Wands. Heavy burden. Okay. What is the nature? How do the fighter and the warlock know each other? Empress again. How do the warlock and the fighter know each other? It's crooked. Erase. Exile target enchantment. Truth is hard enough to see, let alone understand. We must remove all distractions to find clarity. Erase. Truth is hard enough to see, let alone understand. Can I get one more? How are the fighter and the warlock connected? Something about the truth being obscured. exile target enchantment. I mean, Hunger of the Howl Pack. Werewolves are an unholy mix of predator's instinct and human's hatred. Hunger of the Howl Pack. Exile target enchantment. Again, with the chains. The warlock enchantment. Exile. Chains. I don't know, I can't get over the fact that she's in chains. Also, sexy, but that's Queen of Wands energy. So, alright. Let's move this up. This ally felt the need to protect this fighter from this chained person. Hunger of the Howl Pack. Predator's instinct and a human's hatred. Yeah, some predatory going on here. Let's move these out of the way. Put these up here, and we will ask the tarot. Be a bit more direct with us. Or, okay, why is this warlock in chains? How about that? Seven of Swords. Something shady way. Something shady way. This Empress. Okay. What is the deal with this fighter? What did the fighter tell the ally about this warlock Empress person? It's like one or two. Conflict Gardens, Five of Wands. Tumultuous. Spider says that the warlock causes conflict and heavy burden. What did the warlock do to this fighter? Nine of Swords, anxiously stressed out way. The warlock made the fighter anxious. How did the warlock make the fighter anxious? This fighter is a fool. King of Swords, provider of logic and impartial judgment. this Empress, Queen of Wands, Warlock, who is in chains in this photo, didn't take shit from this fighter, and that stressed this fighter out. Her impartial judgment caused conflict. Her judgment on a situation that was shady as fuck made this fighter anxious. Just for funsies, how does this warlock feel about this fighter? Did you see how that the devil? And there's credit cards on here, so potentially greedy, but I feel like the devil is self-explanatory. Okay, so this ally trying to protect this fighter. This warlock thinks this fighter is the devil. Oh my god. The way that card came out. Okay, we're still over. Let's come back to this King of Pentacles, because I got the Judgment card here with this. What are they called? Not a blowhorn. Blow it out your ass. What are those things called? It's not a loudspeaker. I don't know. It'll come to me later. I don't know, this King of Pentacles just caught wind. I mean, their emotions were manipulated by somebody they trusted. Again, I don't think the Knight of Wands is the King of Pentacles because of just the way the brains work there. So how... so much going on here. Ally, Knight of Wands, messenger of acting first and thinking later, provider of prosperity and power. How does this King of Pentacles play into what's going on between the fighter and the warlock? What's love got to do? What's the artificer got to do with these two over here? These three over here. That's crooked. Just like one or two, please. I like this deck. This deck is fun. What's the artificer got to do? We got Page of Swords, development of information and contracts, nostalgia, place, Six of Cups. They might be like friends, past friends. There might be a business arrangement between the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Seems like they know each other. And the King of Pentacles, whatever the Knight of Wands has been saying, the King of Pentacles has heard it. Provider of prosperity and power. Yeah. This Knight of Wands, working off of, whatever this fighter has been saying. They may or may not have known the truth about the situation between the warlock and the fighter, but whether or not they knew the truth, they were telling this King of Pentacles, King of Wands. They were telling this King of Pentacles about it. And that might have got this King of Pentacles riled up in their emotional space. What did this King of Pentacles do? What did the King of Pentacles do? Strength. Strength. They might have backed this fighter, buffed him up, beefed him up, maybe provided some prosperity and power. In the form of coins, I'm guessing. Jeez. Alright, so... like, what do we do with this? Okay, so why are we getting this message, Spirit? Why does the viewer need to hear this? That's like 3 cards, okay, whatever. Joyous Home Garden, 4 Wands. King of Cups, provider of emotional support and maturity. And the Lovers. Those are some happy cards. Joyous Home Gardens. Provider of emotional support and maturity. And the reader needs to know this message. Or the viewer. The viewer needs to... That was not... Don't do this to me. The viewer needs to hear this message. Because it's gonna be okay. We're rolling the dice. Emotional support and maturity. Because you are stable. And you potentially have love coming in. Somebody rolling the dice on love. Making a decision. I'm confused. King of Cups. Who is the viewer? Who is the viewer? Just, we've got a couple people on the deck here, so who is this message for out of all these? That's crooked. Out of all these folks, can we just like one or two, please? Probably grab another deck. Strength. I got another strength card in here? Oh, that's why they were separated. Maybe a Leo. Somebody charging their batteries. Maybe a Leo. Might be a Leo that we're talking to. It's cool that 2 of the strength cards came out. Can I get one more on the viewer? What's that? That's like 3 cards. Just like 1 or 2, please. We've got like the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Trying to remember if there's a zodiac sign affiliated with this. It's a 10. Is Capricorn 10? I don't know. Wheel of Fortune and Strength. What are these sticking out? Page of Wands, Development of News and Enthusiasm. And Justice. So maybe a Libra. Somebody with Libra and Leo. I gotta find out what the Wheel of Fortune is. I'm sure that's tied to one of the signs. But yeah, maybe somebody with Leo and Libra in their chart. If I remember to look up the Wheel of Fortune zodiac, I'll put that in the comment. Whoever this is for, you'll know. But it sounds like there's stability, emotional support, maturity, and potentially love coming your way. Wherever you sit in this story, it's gonna be okay. You've been strong. Honestly, this fucking warlock over here, it's the only person who, you know, hasn't seemed to, in my book, hasn't done anything impulsive. They spoke truth or something and somebody didn't like that. Alright, let's get some initials. Dear Lord. This was a wild ride. It's too many dice. Also, we only need the letters, so I should probably just separate those so I don't do this every time. Okay. Just throw them out here. Not this one. Those two aren't helpful. Alright. If your initials come out, it's just extra confirmation. If they don't, it doesn't mean it's not your message. It's just extra confirmation if they do. T U N G R. Oops. N again. Oh God, I hit him. There's a V. And there's also an O now. I'm going to move these so I don't keep doing that. L H I G. And that was fun. That was kind of a crazy ride. But that was fun. I hope this helps somebody. Thanks for joining. And you guys have a good day.